back to the Lowe's Kitchen series. You are cooking with Mac. I am your chef, G Mac. Good to be back here with y'all. I know a little bit background on me, right? We're definitely still in the same series of checking all the box lists and stuff. But for y'all that don't really know me or know what we do outside of this, as you can see the logos and everything, we're part of the Lowe's Town Radio, G Mac, G Smooth, music. We do a lot of stuff. But for those out there that are only seeing me through this cooking and getting used to me and introducing yourself into your lives, I just want to let you know that I am originally from California, right? We're by an ocean. You know what I'm saying? I am not a desert dweller like most of my audience, I'm sure, is probably going to be desert dwellers out there. But for these next 2 episodes, I want y'all to bear with me because I am a seafood lover. So we are going to go ahead and dip our toes a little bit into the waters here and get into a couple of dishes that I like that have to do with seafood, okay? So today we got a special one for you here. We got some wild swordfish that we are going to bake up here for you. I promise you it's gonna cross all the boxes. Check all the boxes here. Now, if you don't fuck with fish, obviously it's not gonna cross all the boxes, right? But you cook that shit right. All the little shit that I hear all the damn time, the texture is slimy, this and that. That just means that shit ain't cooked right. Just like the ribs at ribs. I'm trying to help y'all out here, so I promise you I will not leave you astray. Okay? Just follow me, walk with me, take notes, and I promise you it's diet season, right? Everyone's fluffing up because it's getting a little cold in the winter, right? Promise you blow enough L's, smoke enough, right? We ain't talking about no fish sticks, no frozen fish sticks that we're gonna put in the oven, none of that bullshit. We're talking about real seafood, okay? Promise you I won't steer you wrong. So like I said, I'm gonna repeat that for you. And as well as I'm gonna give you another treat for you. This is gonna be my first time actually doing this swordfish. So like I said, wild swordfish. Where the fuck did they get swordfish in the desert? I have no idea, because I know it ain't the Butte. I know it ain't the Rio Grande. I know it ain't wherever the hell y'all lakes have out here. It's not from there. So unfortunately, being a seafood novice, one of the things that I've noticed when I moved out here is you can tell that it's not fresh, right? But we make do with what we could do, right? So we're not going to do the negatives right away. I'm just letting you know that I'm going to change your life with these because they're technically like the steak-ish, right? Ish. Say ish because steak is steak, right? Steak is in its own category, but they kind of simulate, right? Just trying to help you out, right? And especially if this is your first time, I promise you, seafood is really not that hard. It's really not much into it. It's not going to waste a lot of time either. I promise you it's going to check the boxes, blow enough L's, and you catch a good fade. This is going to hit the spot. All it takes is about 30 minutes. Not much prep. It really works. Trying to impress that honey. It is getting cold out here, y'all. It is cuddle season. Can't do much outside, right? So maybe some movies, nice little dinner, make it right. And you want to watch your weight. Oh man, you start hitting the watch your weight, the protein, you know what I'm saying, the health benefits. Man, you already got it in the bag. So I promise you it's gonna work, right? Now, as far as for gatherings and stuff like that, office settings is a little fishy when it comes, a little iffy, play on words, a little iffy when it comes to the fish category. But I promise you, this ain't no stinky ass tuna or none of that shit that is gonna have your whole office smelling like goddamn Chinatown. All right, so walk with me through this. I'm gonna say it again, swordfish, where the fuck did they get it? I don't know, but we're gonna cook this up, make sure it's good, it's gonna hit all the boxes. All you really need is an oven, a couple of ingredients, and all we got is time, right? So what we do with time, beer time, roll up, or sharpen your pen, get those notes ready, all right? Add this to your arsenal. I promise you I won't steer you wrong. Just walk with me through this. You're cooking with Matt. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We're defrosting the shark as we speak. The swordfish as we speak. And then we're just going to jump right into putting the ingredients in and baking it. It should be really short. It's really simple. I promise you guys will like it. All you really need is an oven and some time on your hands, all right? Let's jump into it. All right, so we got ourselves our little container here. We're going to go ahead and hit it with some Pam. Spray it up here. We don't want to get in too crazy, right? We are going to add some olive oil, so you don't want to go too crazy with the spray. Just want to make sure nothing sticks, okay? Go ahead and get our swordfish here. Now they're kind of thick, like I said, man. Kind of like a steak, right? Kind of like a steak, but you don't want to overcook them because fish, it doesn't take much for them to be cooked, okay? I'm going to flip this bad boy. It looks weird. So, now, we're going to go ahead and hit it over the head with a little bit of olive oil, okay? Make sure it spreads out. You put a little bit on there. And you can't be afraid to get your hands a little dirty when it comes to this. So we're going to rub these bad boys in, okay? Let's see, we get it all over just so it can get the spices and stuff situated here. So once we got it all taken care of here, make sure you wash your hands. I got me a little rag on the side, okay? So now I'm going to hit a little bit with some salt. Like I said, it's our first time doing it, man, so y'all should feel special. I know when I was first cooking, man, I kind of stayed away from the seafood. I don't know why. It's a little intimidating, man. Just because, like, when you know with meat, it stays red, and you know when it's cooked, when it's too rare. Hitting it with some pepper, y'all, as I talk. So it's kind of hard to kind of gauge, at least for me, the seafood element of it. We're going to hit it with a little bit of some basil leaf. Ooh, this don't really have a top. I don't like that. So I'm just going to have to sprinkle a little bit on. But yeah, back to what I was saying. You really got to stick to the time and be true to it, okay? Because it is hard to gauge sometimes, especially if you're not a seafood novice. It can be a little intimidating, but I promise you, you know when it's cooked. You don't want to make the mistake. We're hitting this now with some minced onion. Minced onion, just a little bit, y'all. And like I said, like I always say, I'll put the right ingredients there for you, for my novices out there writing this down, getting the teaspoons and all that shit situated. Now, we're going to hit it a little bit with some garlic powder, right? A little bit with some garlic. Don't want to get too crazy. Just to kind of give it a little taste. Let's get a little crazy. I like a little spice with my shit. So, I'm going to go ahead with some cayenne pepper. Alright, red it up a little bit. I like a little kick. I like a little fish that fights back. You know what I'm saying? Like Nemo. Motherfucker didn't give up. Came right back out, right? So that's how we got. We got it right here. Now, we're going to go ahead, and the real key to the recipe on this is going to be lemon. Alright? So now we got this looking alright. Let's get this lemon going. Add it to this. And then, like I said, man, it's a real short one. You go ahead and hit this into the oven. And all you got on your time, or all you got on you is time, baby. So, let's go ahead and jump to this lemon here. I'm going to put this to the side. Alright, now we got our lemon. Let's go ahead and cut the edges off. Alright, what I like to do is do a couple little slices that we can put on the swordfish as it bakes, as well as have one in the middle so we can just kind of have some to, you know, drench on there as well as the flavoring. Okay, so I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4, so we're gonna go ahead, use these slices to put on the swordfish itself. Maybe do 2. And this one looked fucked up, so we can go ahead and skip that one. Hit another half for the juices. Alright, so now that we got our slices of lemon, let's go ahead and apply this to the swordfish. Alright, now that we got our swordfish back, go ahead and apply some of this lemon. Squeeze some of that lemon in there. Okay, don't be shy. Use all the lemon you could. Lemon is a key ingredient, especially with baking with it. It's really great. Let's go ahead and squeeze some in there. Alright, Then, like I said, we're gonna add a couple of these little pieces. Add on there. It looks professional. It looks nice. All right. Kinesthetically, it looks really, really good. So now that we got this going, got some of this lime juice in there. Right. Gonna make this bad boy lemony. It's really good. I like to do that with the salmon and anything else that I do fish wise, okay? So, now that we got this bad boy going, we got it seasoned, everything in there. You know what's crazy? We just about done, man. So, now we go ahead, get this going. Go ahead and set your oven to about 350. Once it gets to about 350, we throw these bad boys in there, alright? Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so now that we got our swordfish ready, got the oven at 350, put these bad boys in there for about 30 minutes, and it's all about time at that point, so we can go ahead and put this in there. Now that we got it in there, wait about 30 minutes, so you already know what time it is. It's beer time. Fresh up out the oven, got ourselves a swordfish steak. Looking good. The lemon is what stands out, makes the smell. I'm sure it hits good with the taste. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the plate and sign out for y'all. And just like that, we got ourselves a swordfish baked steak. Fish steak, I would say. Smells so good. The lemon gives it the smell. You can taste it. Oh man, I promise you, tell your girl, we're on the diet, we're watching our weight, get the protein up because we lift, we're trying to look good. Summer just around the corner because you know the year been flying by. So, hey, swordfish, I know y'all, a lot of y'all ain't gonna be seafood lovers. I know this ain't gonna be my hit. But I promise you, this is one of those things you gotta get used to, especially when you're talking about diets and shit. There's only so much you can do, unless you just want to eat leaves for the rest of your fucking life. Promise you, this is some fire stuff right here. You're blowing some L's, having a good couple drinks. Can't go wrong. Couple slices of this. It does with the lemon. It hints the smell. So when you take it to a food gathering, it don't smell like Chinatown. It don't smell like some bad bitch, some raw bitch that you know you don't want to smell because it smells so gross. You don't want none of that. This is authentic. Finger licking good. I won't steer you wrong. Cooking with Mac. Swordfish. Big swordfish. Where did I find it? Did not catch it at the Rio. I promise you that. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm signing off. Y'all stay cool.